Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. That is right. The biggest and greatest revolution of all time is about to begin with the great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. Stick around to find out why. Let's get started. This great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn normally occurs every 20 years or so. But what makes this great conjunction so special is we're now ending a 200-year cycle. Because as far as these great conjunctions, these planets have been meeting the last 200 years in Earth elements. And that's the cycle that happens. It's 200 years in one element, except in 1981 it met in Libra, and therefore look at 1981 till 2000. Look at the technological advancement we made. Look at how each and every individual was able to create a better life for themselves. But as far as the 200-year cycle, it's been in the Earth elements. Therefore, it has been a very 3D dense type of energy. It's been a materialistic type of energy. It's been an energy of I, me. What do I need to do in order to achieve success? But now we're changing into the Age of Aquarius. We're changing into the air elements, which is going to bring forth a completely new energy. And this is why we've gone through what we have over the past year. Over the past year has not been about our reality as far as what is that we can see. The past year has been all about going within and truly discovering who we are, letting go of self-limited beliefs, beginning to peel back the layers, and allowing the most authentic version of us to come out. And for those of you who've done the inner work, who've started to do the inner work, you're going to be able to benefit from this energy, because this energy is all about letting go of the past, letting go of certain things that no longer serve you, and beginning to embrace the unknown, beginning to feel excited about the unknown. And as far as how the two planets affect us, picture it this way. Jupiter is about justice, but justice for everyone. It's about equality. It's about raising our way of living. It's about doing what's right for everyone. But then you have Saturn. Saturn is about rules and regulation, sticking with the old. It's about control. And when these two are meeting up, there's going to be a shift in power. Each and every single time these two planets have met up, there has always been a shift in power as far as certain high elitists, as far as certain high positioned individuals losing their positions and someone new coming in. And this is exactly what we need right now, because there is a major shift that's occurring. And especially moving into the air sign. Air sign is a forward thinking sign. Air sign is incredible as far as inventions, as far as technology, but it's also about caring for others. It's also about wanting everyone to have equality, wanting everyone to raise up their standard of living. And it is going to take some time. This is a 20-year cycle, but you're going to be noticing the changes are going to be consistently happening. And during this time, it's about yourself also. It's about what is it that you want to bring forth in your life? What is it that you want to attract? What is it that you need to let go of? And like I said, this shift is not going to happen overnight. You're still going to be seeing the old system, the old way of living crumble for years to come still. But what's important is to truly start to tap into your heart, to truly start to tap into what it is that you're passionate about, and beginning to let your light shine for all the right reasons. That's why right now, all of us light workers are all spread out, because times are going to become more difficult as far as on the surface. But it's a change that needs to happen. It's embracing what's coming forth and not hanging on too tight to what is being taken away. And as you do so, you're going to see, you are still going to be manifesting wonderful things. You are going to bring forth incredibly kind, loving individuals in your life. But there still needs to be more shaken up that needs to be done, because as far as the masses, There has been millions who have started their awakening, but there's still millions and billions that need to do so. Therefore, you're going to be noticing society, things are going to continue to crumble down. Things are going to start to unfold the way that they should. We're going to be moving into this air energy, because this air energy is going to be a lot lighter. It's just there's going to be a transitional phase. It's going to be a transitional period between the old way of living and then bringing forth the new way of living. On December 21st, I invite you to go and meditate. Sit down and really do a deep meditation and really look back at what past painful experiences, what past painful situations you haven't quite healed yet. And give yourself permission to let go of this, because until you do, this person, this event, this experience has control over you. Whether you're aware of it or not, it's the way that you act, the way you react, the way you perceive certain situations, self-limited beliefs that have been imprinted into your subconscious mind. And this is a wonderful opportunity to let this go, because once you let this go, I'm telling you this, the amount of love, joy, and bliss that you're going to be feeling is going to be at a level that you most likely haven't felt for decades. Think back when you were a child, how excited you were, how much you loved to do things, how much passion you had within you. Well, by releasing, by letting go of something that no longer serves you, something that you've hung on to all this time, you've tried to put in the back of your mind. I did the exact same thing. Certain things that happened in my childhood, decide I'm just going to put it in the back of my mind and I'm going to forget about it. But guess what? Your subconscious mind never forgets about it. But it's once you start to realize, listen, it's not time to empower myself, let go of this, you're going to be feeling an incredibly high level of love, joy, and bliss that you haven't felt in years. And it's going to help you as far as how is it that you're meant to move forward. Because the higher you're vibing, the more connected you are with your angels and your guides, the clearer the guidance is going to be. And not only this, the faster your manifestations are going to come forth. Because as far as manifesting, you can write out that affirmation as many times as you want. But it's by being able to raise your vibration, holding it for a longer period of time, not just having a meditation session and then feeling it and then coming back down, but constantly doing the inner work in order to maintain those high vibrations, in order to help you bring forth. Because all these manifestations are not something that you have to feel worthy of receiving. All these manifestations are just something it's a reward coming forth for the new path that you've chosen, the path of now doing and serving your highest purpose. And there's also going to be another very rare event that's going to occur, because these two planets are going to be so close that on Christmas Day, it's going to seem like the brightest star in the sky. So on Christmas night, go out and stare at this star. Really start to think of what changes do you want to bring forth, what direction that you want to head in. And not only this, go look up your birth chart. As far as your houses, go look up which placements, where is Saturn and where is Jupiter, as far as which houses are they in, because you're going to be able to use this energy to begin to thrive in those two areas. And it could be in romance, it could be in partnerships, friendships, money coming forth, business. Many different aspects of your life could change if you're to use this energy. And as you do so, you're going to be starting to head down the right path more and more. At first, it might seem like you have just a very general idea as far as what is passion in your heart. What is it that you want to move forward? What path is it that you want to take? But as you start taking those steps, start acting on that inner guidance that you're receiving. You're starting to take action. You're going to notice, one, you're going to raise your vibration. Your level of faith is going to go up. Your certainty is going to come forth. And then that path is going to begin to narrow itself down. And you're really going to truly discover exactly how is it that you're meant to serve. What is your highest purpose? And what's important to understand is millionaires do not follow astrology, but billionaires do. Therefore, you look back the past year we've had, okay? Is it somehow possible that this was amped up through the media? Is it possible that the media created more and more fear? Therefore, as far as the overall collective, we became more and more fearful of this. Therefore, it amped it up. It made it out to be more than what it truly is. And that's why moving forward, it's going to be incredibly important to think about what is it that you want to have come forth for you. But as far as how is it that you want to rebuild this whole society? What vision do you have as far as the future, how we could be moving forward? Because as far as for me, raising the level of living for everyone. Right now, there's so much food that's being thrown out. There's no reason for anyone to go without. Same thing with shelter. Helping raise the overall level as far as living conditions and allowing individuals to tap into their passions in order to propel this society. Think about it as far as technology, if we were actually to use it for good and not just use it to make money. Think about all these different things that are coming out. It's all about how am I able to make the most amount of money. Whereas if we can live in a society, I see it more as a resource based type of society where no one goes without and everyone is able to use their creativity in order to build, in order to create things that's going to help the overall collect, that's going to help society to evolve in the best possible ways. This was just a quick little breakdown as far as the energies that are going to be coming forth. I invite you to research this more and more on your own. But what's important is we're heading into the holiday season, and a lot of individuals right now are going through the dark nights of the soul. A lot of individuals are struggling right now because they're still looking just on the surface. But more and more people are beginning to wake up. More and more people are beginning to realize exactly what's going on and the direction that we should be heading in. And as all these different things start to break down, don't allow your faith and your light to dim. Continue to raise above it all. Continue realizing that whatever is going to be taken away, you're going to be receiving something much better. And as far as your manifestations, focus on yourself. What is it that you need in order to progress on your journey? But also put in some time as far as the overall collective. What type of new world do you want to see come forth? Because we've seen it with what just happened over this past year as far as the collective energy dictating how powerful this thing we're not allowed to talk about has become. Well, now imagine if everyone focuses on what type of new world that they want to create. This is the change that we're going to be able to make. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.